Alright, so we're back. You know what happened? I'm feeling while my macro was going, I hit F4, and then my Streamlabs shut up. So it shut down both Star Citizen and Streamlabs. So I apologize if you were watching the previous stream. You're going to come back and hang out. I appreciate it. But obviously, it's not super required. Do that. We'll do this. Normally I load from the front, but the back's a lot easier to load from. And let's just load from the front screw. That's what we'll do. But what I will do is might have a little bit of time this weekend. I do have to get some schoolwork done. I'm working overtime a lot this weekend too, so I'll do what I can. But I will try to put a video together on that, my hauling mate or whatever it is. And you'll be able to see how it gets kind of set up. It can be a little tedious. I spent so much time writing stuff down in a notepad and pen. I mean, you could have managed it in spreadsheet or whatever, but then the stuff still got missed. So it's one of those things where it cleans everything right up. And okay, yeah, you're still there, perfect. No problem with the Starlifter series is it's got a huge overhang. God. 21. So it's gonna be fun. Oh, I got CM here too that I can't sell. It's the admin stuff here is bugged. So, are you going to be able to fit 14 of those on grid? Depending on how this beastie just chucks them in, but... That's all good. Yep. There we are. Supposedly a 1 SCU box somewhere in there. There we are. So the trick when you're overloading the A2 is you do a couple of rows and then you fill in. And you like, Jesus Christ. So you fill in, then you fill in the sides afterwards. Because you can fit quite a lot in the C2. Or the A2, I should say. I think at one point in time, the most I had was something like 400 SCU at one point in time. But it definitely took some fandangling. So what I'll do is I'll bring on a couple more. Drop you there. Drop you. I'll just stay there. I know you're never gonna make it. Grab you. Just drop you there. You. Just drop you there. Drop on you. And just drop you there. Yeah, it's back in the day I used to really load this bugger up. It was, there's no such thing as wasted space. It's gonna be the case here. Come on, really? Just it's not on grid. So she's gonna bounce around a little bit, it's gonna look ugly. But who really cares as long as she's on? That's why I'm saying I'm not too sure if doing experience rank stuff is better or if doing multiple member ranked missions. Come on. There. There we go. There we are. All you do is just kind of fill her up, double stack it all the way back as best you can. In this case, I'm going to fill up all the sides, and I'm going to put stuff up top. Because the cat, don't get me wrong, I love the cat. It's my loaner for my, my loaner for my ironclad. But it can't really fit a lot. Like, you can tell it was made from a time when there's only, where, most it was 1, maybe 2 SCU boxes is all you're dealing with, right? Maybe 4 or 8 SCU boxes, but that's it. Fit another 2 down that side. Oh, you silly thing. I do have a 1 SC box somewhere in there. I don't know where. Should be able to fit 1 more. Oh, really? Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, I don't want you to snap to that grid. I want you to go here. Actually go into this corner where we're technically not supposed to go. There. Stick another 1 or 2 on top. Maybe go 3 across. we are. I'd look pretty, you just gotta get there. That's all that matters. She ain't gotta look pretty. Yeah, she ain't gotta look pretty at all. Ah, there's the one of those C-Box. Probably stacked too many. I don't think I needed to stack this many. Put that too. There. I think I stacked a few too many. Oh God. Probably, yeah, I could definitely fit another 3 or 4. That. There. There. So, I mean, in reality, I don't know if doing experienced or member is better. I mean, it's certainly a lot more pain in the ass because it's a lot more handling. Whereas the Atlas, you just bomb everything on and there you go. But we'll see.
Engines on.
Change view. Alright. Well, we're coming in Seraphims relatively successfully. This is the back hang. That is.
Landing gear down.
Good save, good save. It's a good save. Bouncing around all over the place here.
Engines off. Landing complete.
I mean, the only good thing of this being an experienced mission is that I'm going to get a butt ton of rep for it. But the only good thing of this being like two just straight haul experienced missions. I think it might be worth me grabbing my vulture out and doing some salvaging. Some of the ships around here. Or I could just fall through the floor. That's what you know. That's what we're looking to do. Just fire shit through the floor. Fuck off. Alright. See, he gets hit with a sporting bug too, I see. Come on. Come on. Alright. stack these 4 high. Like I said, overloading A2 ain't pretty, but you know what? It works. Considering I'm only supposed to fit 216 SCU on it. Well, I guess I'll just put them all out front, and then I'll hand-load them from there, I guess. Seemingly don't want to stack. I'm going to send that down, and then I'll just load up the rest. I have a feeling that there's a couple of them stuck to the grid that went down. There's no way this is 120 something. Just saying. I think a couple got lost in the mix down there. We'll see. Huh?
Surprisingly, I have a Zeus in my hangar. Both of them. And I don't even know one. The PTU.
Hmm? Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. This fucking game.
Yeah, the PTU ain't acting any better.
This fucking game. I'm trying to do just a couple of simple hauling missions before I go to bed. And it's giving me these weird errors. Fuck, it actually completed that. I didn't think it would. Did it? Oh shit, it did. That was really weird. Anyways. Well, I mean, I think they might have just opened up all backers because it's open to test for any bugs with the Zeus, probably.
I do know there's some bugs with the daggum F7. Hey.
What?
Yeah, man, it's at least some sound issues for me.
No.
You turn off this engine and you turn it back on and the sound doesn't come back on for me.
Oh. But it still functions just fine though, right?
Yeah, it still functions.
Okay, well that's I mean, it's just I was like, what the fuck, man? Like literally like one of the most solid fighters in the game and it gets bugged because of this game? Like, come on. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think more and more, I have a feeling that my MR is probably going to become the Fortune, and I'll end up with the CL as my actual ship. Plus, of course, you know, I see a very glaring reason why I should stick with the MR over the CL, but I think I honestly don't think I'm going to use the QED and the EMP as much as I would like to think I'd be using them.
Well, the weapon groupings are definitely different. You know, they got 4 weapon groupings now, so you have to redo all your weapon groupings.
Well, yeah, you also have to cycle through them. You can't just like you gotta. From my understanding, if you're in the PT, you can tell me better.
Well, on your MFD, I was able to set my weapon groups, and then because I only have 2, I only have a single press and a double press, and then I had nothing for the 3 and the 4.
Yeah, but they've changed it so that you have to cycle through. Yeah, because I remember reading something about how you had to like cycle through your weapon groups to fight. You couldn't just like trigger 1, trigger 2. You had to like trigger and then cycle to go to switch to the other ones. But I don't know.
No, I didn't have to do that.
No.
Well, you might have to. Well, the way Arian was doing his, he just had different buttons on his verbal, and he was just doing it all different ways.
Oh.
Pretty immediately.
Well, I mean, I got my secondary. I got my 2 triggers, so. I mean, I don't give a shit having to cycle. I'll just press the left trigger anytime I got to cycle. I don't care if I have to do that.
I'm still trying to figure out my weapon stuff.
Yeah, you know, I'm not. I'll play with it when it comes to live. I'm not too concerned about trying to muck with the PTU now. Working on mastering, overloading my A2 with as many SCUs of cargo at a time as I can.
And the power triangles, there's no power triangle anymore. So you know your WES key or your F5 through F8 doesn't work correctly.
Oh, I know. I've been made aware of that. But
Gotcha.
I mean, you can still adjust your power, but it's like based off of a number of available units or something like that. If I understand it right. Not necessarily power triangle, it's you have X units of power off of, say, a size 2 power plant. So you have to work within those confines.
This is going to be different.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, it's... I mean, I'll have to play around with it when it first comes out just to see how it all unfolds and works and operates.
And my problem is, though, I cannot find for the life of me where my quantum fuel, tank is.
Oh, for your fuel tank and all that other stuff, like how much you have.
Okay, so I do see that now. It's just gonna be a little bit, so I just got to refine everything. Okay, yeah, it's over on the left. MFD, you see your self status, and it shows the quantum fuel. It just doesn't show it up on the HUD anymore.
Because, you know, everybody wants to fucking look through MFDs to find all their information now.
Yeah, I don't... I think that's more pertinent information than using the MFD for it. Anyway.
There's a dude on in Facebook that explained how to get your altimeter and your speed up on your HUD again, but it's in one of the MFD settings. So you don't have to have the MFD with that on it.
Interesting.
But he goes, oh, you go into this MFD and then you press this and then you do this and then it shows up. Like, okay, so they changed it from a simple one button press to have to go through your MFD bullshit. Yeah, everybody wants to make it more Elite Dangerous. Like, it's Star Citizen, not Elite Dangerous, you knuckleheads. But anyways, what do I know? Apparently, the MFDs and the way you manage the power and all that is very Elite Dangerous-like. I've never played the game, but...
I mean, I have, but I only played it a little bit, and...
If I wanted to play Elite Dangerous, I'd play Elite Dangerous. I wouldn't play Star Citizen. Play Elite Dangerous. Just saying.
I hear ya.
But I love the game, so we'll figure it out. I'll go through my keybinds. I'll do whatever the fuck I gotta do.
Okay, it is under, if you go into the configuration menu on your MFD, there's one called IFCS Extended Info, and it puts your speed on in the GeForce
I know. I remember Quasi showing me that there is key bindings to like adjust weapons power up and down and reset the system to balance all this other shit. Like there's key bindings for it, so you don't have to be in the MFD itself to change it. It just manages it in the background for you. Thanks for the follow, Tyranny Reigns. Really appreciate it, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am providing a very bad example of how not to overload an A2. But I don't want to. The cat does not hold near as much as you would think it would hold.
Ooh, the capacitors on the Zeus do not fill up very fast. I wonder if it's because of the power configuration.
I think they've done a balance to all of the capacitors, to be honest with you, from my understanding, but could be wrong. Again, I'm going off secondhand information. All that I know is there's a metric boat ton of white ships around Seraphim that once I'm done with this load, I'm going to be grabbing the reclaimer and coming back out, clearing some of them up. And make some money. Yeah, it's going to be a whole new learning set, that's for sure.
Yeah, I have to agree.
There's also a power grid for what you call it too, right? For like cooling and that. No, somehow it duplicated water.
Oh yeah, there is radar signature, coolers. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
They're gonna make it exponentially that much more difficult to fly your ship.
I mean, how can you do this when you're trying to fight two at the same time?
Engines.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't know. Give my ship a quick repair because it doesn't need repair. Okay then. Okay.
Or that thought up on the ship anyway, so I wonder if you go with the whole to military grade if it helps out.
Oh, it gives you more power and more output and shit.
Yeah.
Probably will. And they also changed like all the values to the shields and shit too, eh? It's like size 3 shields are no longer like 100k. It's like 80 something. Something like that. I don't know, something silly.
I'm not totally certain about that. But I do know, like in the Zeus and the like cockpit, the co-pilot seats and stuff, you can turn the ship off and on and things like that.
You can apparently pilot the ship entirely from the other seats.
I haven't been able to do that just yet.
I remember Quasi was saying something about him mucking with that, and he's able to was able to drop right, like hop into the co-pilot seats and fly the ship as if it was.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
And I'm gonna go out on a limb to say that you know, when the pilot's in the pilot seat, nobody else could do anything with it. But I mean, I don't know. It's
Quantum travel engaged.
that's just what I
The
see.
co-pilot can pilot and everything, but they cannot fire the guns, but they can fire the missiles. At least in the Zeus. So that's the left seat. Oh, I'm sorry, the right seat. And then the left seat controls the turret on the bottom.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, it's gonna be some learning. I kind of hope that they drop it this weekend. That'd be great, but I doubt it.
I don't know, man.
They're probably gonna do it for sitcom, probably.
I think the PTU still needs some work.
Because well, they've dropped some pretty shady PTU patches.
I mean, I get that.
I mean, because I'm not working Saturday. I don't have the kids. And I'm not going to the girlfriend's place because I'm working Sunday, Monday. So, and it's our Thanksgiving long weekend. So, it's one of those things where I would have some time on Saturday to muck around with it a little bit.
It actually does have fuses in it too. Zeus does.
Lord. I mean, the A2 has fuses right now in 0.1. Yeah, in 0.1 the A2 has fuses. It's just I don't think they do anything.
Although when I take the fuse out, I can't put it back in. Which that's gonna be
Landing gear down.
scary.
Oh, and I can say for a matter of fact, all of the hangars are relatively persistent. So you do have your home hangar where obviously whatever you put in it, and anytime you call it, it'll be the size of your biggest ship. But like, say for example, like just like this session, I stored an Atlas on the side of the extra large hangar that I was using on the, to offload the reclaimer. Well, I pulled up my A2 and it still brought up an extra large hangar, which is, should all be a large hangar. And so I did that. I'm like, okay, that's neat. And the Atlas was on the side still. But it's because I called I got the extra large hangar, probably presumably because the Atlas was still in the hangar. So if you go to another spot, as long as you get the same size hangar when you call it, anything that is in the hangar still persists. FYI.
Was that a PSA or was that talking to me?
No, that was to you.
Okay.
That's to you. And anybody who might be listening on stream too. But still, it doesn't matter. It's just something that I wanted to test, and I got it, and I had a good chance to test it.
Nice. Well, they put the lights where you can actually see them. of the
That's-
light switch.
The light switch.
Yeah, on the beds. You know.
Oh.
on the-
Oh, yes.
It has 3 external storage lockers with 600 or 850k USC. No, 650k USU.
Hmm.
Um,
That's 6 SCU? No.
No, I don't think so. I think it's
Oh.
going to be all just, let's see. I'll put a chest piece in it. Uses up 13% of it.
Mm, yeah, so
Yeah,
almost
it's
the
not gonna be a
full
whole lot,
SCU. Almost the full SCU worth of stuff you can stick in it then, probably.
Yeah, that was a medium arm chest piece too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the CL and the ES. I mean, they're if you didn't know it, there's not much difference, aside from the fuel tank in the back and a little extra more room in the galley and in the living quarters.
Yeah, but the CL has the tractor beam and the extra cargo capacity, while the ES has the extra shield, right? The larger fuel tank.
Yeah, correct. I'm kind of torn. I really am. I kind of
Between
want to have the. Now, these are supposed to be able to both go to pyro, right?
Yeah. Because I honestly, like, I was thinking about it today at work. I'm like, am I legitimately going to actually use the quantum dampener and the QED all that often? Like, legitimately? Like, do I often fuck with players like that? Not really.
Not unless you're with me or Jeb.
Yeah, I mean, that's about the only time that... But the thing is, I'm thinking about also, like, you know, it starts getting expensive to operate large ships and you want to just do straight bounties. The MR might be a good route because you got two twin size 3 turrets to work with, right? So you got a bit more firepower.
Yeah.
And no doubt it'll probably have like a little bit more hull points or something like that, right? Something to make it stand out.
Of course, we don't know what kind of back end it's going to have. You know, what are they going to put jails in there or what? You know.
Well, according to the spec sheet, it's supposed to have 16 SCU of cargo space, an armory, like a massive armory that you can store all sorts of FPS weapons, and the space for up to 2 prisoner pods. Supposedly. They say that with very big quotes around it. Because we all know what they boast as an original design is not generally how it'll go.
Yeah. Oh crap. There's 2 fuse compartments. One up near the front and one near the back.
So 2 opportunities for people to fuck with the ships.
Yeah. Definitely going to keep my ship locked up.
Well, you know Jeb's going to find a way. Because it's Jeb.
I mean, you could technically shoot the back door and then run in and close it right back up, right? area now we're fighting in our F7s. Not this quantum drive out. He couldn't quantum back.
Who? Oh, you and Air Raid were fighting, and then you took his quantum drive out.
Yeah.
So they made it a bit more component-based damage then.
Yes, because he couldn't. It said no power, and he could still move and everything else, but he couldn't quantum.
Interesting. Yeah, because that's all like engineering. Like that's supposed to be engineering gameplay. Like that's what that's supposed
How
to
you going to
be.
engineer on a fighter?
I know, but you know what I mean though. Like it's because that's their intended gameplay, where you don't do hull damage. What you're supposed to do is knock out the components and essentially do like kind of like War Thunder, where you got to take out the engine or the power plant. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
In order to actually destroy the ships, or you start to damage the power plant, then the power plant goes critical and blows the ship up, right? Or you take the shields out, and then in the process of taking the shields out, you then make the cockpit vulnerable, and then that way then it makes things. It makes it so that you can actually, like say for example, use ballistics to shoot out the windows to kill the pilot or whatever, right? Like it's War Thunder. You don't kill a tank just by shooting it. You got to hit the ammunition. You got to hit the engine. Like you got to do some actual damage, right? Or you can knock the crew members out one by one, and then when you do that, then the tank becomes disabled.
I only played that a few times.
You died a few times. What? Doing what? Oh, just
Who, me?
fucking. Yeah, you. Oh, I thought I heard you say you died a few times.
No, I've played it a few times.
Oh. Oh, War Thunder, yeah. I played it. I got up to 9th tier with the Americans. Oh, 10th tier with the Americans, and then 9th tier with Italy, 8th tier with Britain, 6th tier with Germany. Like I went full hard. I went full on hard on it. It was my game of choice when I first started streaming and all that shit. Probably not the best game to start that, but that's beside the point.
I thought I would like it because I played a lot of Battlefield 1942 and all that stuff. And I just didn't find it fun, I guess.
Well, it
isn't what I expected.
Like you could have a lot of downtime between battles, like between engagements. You spend like 10 minutes getting to a place, only to just get your track shot out and then get disabled. Like it was very upsetting sometimes. And what I hated was in the top tier, seemingly guys were able to hit you from like 10 kilometers away and take you out. Meanwhile, like dude's right in front of you. You pop his ammunition and he just keeps on driving like nothing ever happened. It's like, what the fuck, man? Really? Like, but yet still you hit my gun barrel from 10 kilometers away and I explode with an APF SDS, like not even high explosive rounds or anything, or anti-tank explosive rounds. APF SDS. Armor piercing fin stabilized sable round.
Didn't know what you were talking about, but I was saying okay.
Well, because in standard tank warfare, there's two types of modern rounds. There's anti-tank high explosive, and which uses a shaped charge to force the armor to buckle. Or there's fin stabilized Sabo rounds that are like literally like tiny little rods that focus all of the kinetic energy into a single point versus a large area. So they penetrate, they do less spalding, but they penetrate higher armor values.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Whereas the anti-tank high explosive, it doesn't like it ricochets less, and ultimately it doesn't matter your overall firing distance or penetration values, because as long as the fuse head gets impacted, it'll blow the round up. Like it'll cause the round to explode. And those are both modern ways, like two different theories to penetrating tank armor. But most use the APFSDS because it reliably punctures armor better. And even light armor, like lightly armored vehicles, it'll just rip right through and it'll still do damage. Whereas the anti-tank high explosives don't, like, they require a certain amount of detonator pressure before they'll actually explode.
Okay.
Anyways, sorry, I apologize.
No, I used to
Nerding out
know a lot of
over
that stuff, but
nerding out over war history. I apologize.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, I'm nerding over war history. I do apologize, sir.
I think apologize to me.
I really enjoyed it, and then I started getting into the fighter stuff, like the aircraft stuff, and then like the going into the mixed battles with aircraft and ground forces and shit. But again, a top tier, like it was ridiculous to try and fucking play. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm done. And I know when the whole, like, there were a large number of the group was playing it, I tried to go back to it, and I was like, no. Huh. No, I already feel the inner rage starting to build up. No. We're done. We're good. Thank you. Because at least Star Citizen, there's it's alpha as an excuse, right? With a game like War Thunder that's polished and everything's good and running smoothly and stuff, there's no excuse.
Well,
I think I'm gonna hop in the Vulture and do some salvaging, because there's a whole bunch of unshielded fucking ships around Seraphim.
good luck with that. Have a good evening.
Yeah, you as well, Hit. Thanks for popping in. I know you're probably tired. I know I should go to bed, but I'm being stubborn.
We'll see you.
Yeah, see you, Hit. Disembark. What happened to my sound? Really quiet. Interesting. Maybe my ship might come back?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Usually that would give me a small hangar, but we'll see. Yes, of course, it just spawned by... Oh. Okay.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again.
Alright, that remind me to claim both of those. Cold power on. System optimize.
Your systems are online. Landing gear up.
Dude, like some of the best shit. I wonder if you, sir, are shielded.
Friendly fire.
Take that as a big fat no. Maybe you are. Shielded too, you prick. Alright, well, you know what? We'll work on this. Man, almost 5 SCU because of that one spot, eh? Sorry.
Friendly fire.
I think there's someone kind of circling right now. I think. Oh. Oh, it's 113 SU again. All right, let's fill up this. Yeah, sorry. All right, that's good. Now let's see if we can top up. The rest of my stuff, and then we'll go from there. God. Fucking buddy was exactly thorough, was he? That's a weird spot. That gives an awful lot of stuff. Not one line. That was an easy kind of 400k, just like that.
Quantum drive is now off. Game of still gonna end up with Orison as my next place. Give me large hangers. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, 22, 26, 30, 33. Yeah, it's alright. Take it.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit.
Alright, well, we're gonna go and sell my stuff. Because I don't trust CIG. And then I'm gonna call it a night.
Welcome to the August Download Spaceport. Crusaders Gateway to the Stars. Missed your shuttle? Not a problem. Another shuttle will be along shortly. At Orison's Skyway shuttle service, more flights means less worries.
Alright, well, if you're joining me, thanks for watching. If you're watching this post, thank you very much. Thank you for everybody who subscribed throughout this live. I really appreciate you. And you know what? I'll see you guys on the next one.